Welcome to the Anti-Depressant Art Show. I hope it cheers you up. My first drawing is called Nigela's Kitchen, complete with the hostess herself, plus an iconic painting by Damien Hirst called Gravy Spots. I wonder how much Nigela paid for that. A lot of money, that's for sure. Next up, billionaire artist Wall Street Banksy. I wonder what's on his kitchen wall. He could have my drawing Picasso's toilet for a tenner plus postage. A real bargain, that is. Here's a drawing I did of the Queen called 60 More Years. Somehow I don't think Prince Charles would like that on his wall. I'm sure he'd prefer my picture of Grayson Perry to brighten up his spirits. Statues are very topical these days, so I've designed one called Statue of Obesity, which would look great in the Market Square, Nottingham, though I don't think MacDonalds would be very keen. Here's some political flyers and slogans. Legalise brothels with a 20% discount for OAPs. ID must be shown. Time for a change, Bono for Pope. Stay in bed, save the planet. Big Blobby is watching you. Ban builders bum because it upsets old ladies. Free Durex for OAPs starring Rod Stewart. Legalise cannabis, nationalise it and call it British grass by Elvis and the Yeti Party. Ban ear guns because pigeons don't like them, especially when they're about to have sex. A foul-mouthed parrot slagging off expensive bets. Here's a flyer that was very popular. Free neutering for cats and Boris Johnson. When I displayed this outside the 2018 Tory conference in Birmingham, lots of female delegates gave me the thumbs up. Even the police took photos. Here's some poetry. This one's called Ode to Boris. I'd rather be a mugwump than a smug chump. Here's a psychic sonic from Maggie to the Tory party. Roses are red, violets are blue. Bus-Pass Elvis would make a excellent PM, unlike any of you. Must fly, Mrs. T. I bet Boris wouldn't put that on his kitchen wall. Next poem, McWitches. Midnight chips, concoctions sugary, make modern witches far too cuddly. I wish they'd lose some ruddy weight before their bloody broomsticks break. This next poem's called Biofool. I filled up my car with some chip fat, but it blew up as I set off for Leeds. If you try that again, scowled the RAC man, first eat the fish cake and peas. Here's my final poem, Privatisation, a step too far. This Newport Farms geriatric medical centre ain't up to much. Fancy using a pig's trotter to replace a sawn-off old foot. Here's some Brexit cartoons. That foul-mouthed parrot again, slagging off UKIP. The next one is the ancestor of Mr. Punch. It's called Spirit of England. Cliff like this one. If we leave the EU, we'll never win the Eurovision Song Contest. This one's called the Monster Raving Brexit Party. And here's Gilbert and George moaning about backstops. Here's Grayson Perry again. He's everywhere, he is. He's worse than the parrot. Now he's chattering to Mr. Trump about Brexit. Anyway, we'll leave them hobnobbing and go to Loch Ness, where Nessie is being rude to the Brexiteers. She doesn't seem to like them. Don't ask me why. Here's another large reptile. Prosecute St George, says the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Dragons, though I don't think St George is all that interested in chasing dragons these days. He's too busy going round spearing litter with his lance. Now to a small reptile. It's called Shell Suit Champ, and it's probably older than the Queen, which leads us nicely to the royal family tree. Stuck-up people stuck up other stuck-up people. We're going to finish now with some Christmas cards. I sent this turkey card to Bernard Matthews, but he never sent me one back. Gobble me for Christmas and I'll give you bloody bird flu. And here's Mick Jagger singing Here Comes My 19th Winter Fuel Allowance. Here's another 60s icon. Ronnie Kray stole my Christmas tree. I didn't bother chasing him. In complete contrast, this next one is a nice one. I'm dreaming of a white elephant. The folk at the Christmas party look well sloshed, but the couple on the next card, all we want for Christmas is a late night public lav, look as if their boozy night out in Nottingham has come to an inglorious end. And as for the exhibition, the show's over, as Laurel and Hardy would say. I hope you've enjoyed it. Merry Brexmas.